Are you hopeless in your weight loss journey? I sure was for about 30 years. I tried everything that was suggested, every man-made diet, calories in, calories out, eat less, move more. Ugh, I hate starving. Eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. Okay, that didn't work. Today I'm going to share with you the first 5 things that I did to start my weight loss journey. I have successfully lost over 100 pounds now, and I've kept it off for over a year. Woo, 100-pound club. So stick with me today, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. Hi there, welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name's Christine Trimp. I'm so happy that you're here today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and click the bell so that you'll be the first to be notified when I'm here on Fridays. I'm calling my new show 5 on Fridays. I can easily talk to you for 5 minutes every week, and I picked Fridays because I know, and I suspect that you might know too, that the weekends are hard when you're trying to lose weight. So here I am on Fridays to inspire, to motivate, and to encourage you to stick with your health goals. 2 more quick things. 1, I am not a healthcare provider or professional, so please check with your doctor if you're gonna do anything to switch up your diet. And 2, I'd like to ask that you stick around to the end of this video because I'm gonna share a story about what I was doing exactly 1 year ago today. It was so fun, such a huge blessing, and it was all a result of me losing over 100 pounds and keeping it off. Let's get started. Today I'm going to share with you the first 5 things that I did that helped me find success. Finally, after almost 30 years, success in my weight loss journey. All right, the first thing I did, I quit sugar. Yes, I had been doing a lot of research. I'm going to put this in the garbage. I'd been doing a lot of research about my hormones, and I have found that sugar is a major hormone disruptor. I was feeling horrible, tired all the time, so I decided on March 10th, 2016, I was going to quit sugar because I started my day with pure sugar. 3 cups of coffee in the morning. I should say that I had a little bit of coffee in the morning with my flavored creamer. Looking at the nutrition label now of the creamer that I used to drink every morning, 3 cups a day times 3 tablespoons in each cup, over 45 grams of carbohydrates. That's how I was starting my day. I don't even eat 45 grams of carbohydrates now in over 2 days. So anyhow, that had to go. I quit sugar. A few days later, on top of the coffee creamer, I added no more candy. A couple days later, I made a vow that I wouldn't be eating any type of dessert, and so on and so on. Within 4 to 6 weeks, I was no longer having sugar cravings. I was no longer crashing during the day. I felt quite a bit better. So that was the first thing I did. If you're ready to take a step into quitting sugar, let me know in the comments below, what's the first thing you can give up? For me, like it was the coffee creamer, very heavy in sugar. What would it look like to you if you were to pick something today to give up and never eat again? Drop it below. The second thing I did was I stopped eating things made in a factory, like so, like Mrs. Grass's chicken noodle soup. I used to eat this, maybe once or twice a month. It was a quick meal, and I can see looking at the label that it has 10 grams of carbohydrates per serving. There's 4 servings in this carton, and I would eat half the box when I made it, so that was at least 20 grams of carbs. And the ingredients are mostly manufactured stuff for preservatives, etc. That had to go too. I stopped eating anything packaged in a box, anything frozen packaged foods that was just not simply whole foods. Began shopping just the perimeter of the grocery store and eliminated all processed foods. The third thing I needed for my weight loss success was the magical discovery of the Keto Way of living. On January 13th, 2017, I had been about, 10 months into my quitting sugar and quitting processed food journey, but I still wasn't losing a lot of weight. I had only lost about 18 pounds in that 10 months. It was frustrating. So I did a random Google search based on a conversation I had with a friend. I was searching for Dr. Jason Fung, and I landed on the most amazing website, dietdoctor.com. I will link information below about both of them. And this is where the magic started happening and the weight loss started occurring. Now, I will talk a lot more about what keto is and how I keto in an upcoming video, but I just wanted to let you know that the day I discovered that was the last day I ate bread, potatoes, and pasta, and that is the day that the fat burning magic started to happen. Right, the fourth thing that helped me in my weight loss success is a little known secret that's not so secret anymore because a lot of people are talking about it now. That is intermittent fasting. Basically what I learned about fasting, I'll talk about this a lot more in future videos because I absolutely love fasting, but basically what I learned about fasting and how I could apply it to my life is that I do not need to be eating 5 to 6 meals a day, which extends my eating window out from the moment I wake up until I have a snack before I go to bed. That did not work for me. My metabolism does not need to be running like that all day long. What my metabolism needs is to be controlling my insulin. So before, when I was a sugar burner, eating 5 or 6 times a day, my insulin was going like this. All the excess was being stored as fat. And now, because of my time-restricted eating, which I'm able to do also because I'm not hungry throughout the day because of my keto diet, but anyhow, now my insulin is leveled out like this, and it helps my body in the fat burning mode to burn fat. It keeps my insulin low. And finally, the fifth thing that helped me during my journey is my faith. I'm not one to be shy about sharing my faith. I was desperate at the age of 49 years old. I had tried every diet under the sun, and I started having a lot of health issues piling up. So I was desperate. I cried out in prayer for help, for healing. And my pastor shared something this morning. He said, "Your ultimate need is not healing, but holiness." And I have to tell you that this is completely what this journey has been about for me. The healing, the weight loss has been amazing, but it has been the restoration of my body, my mind, and my soul that just fills me with so much joy that overflows that I have to share with all of you. Before I go, I have one more very quick inspirational story to tell you. Actually, I'll just let this picture do most of the talking. This picture was taken exactly 1 year ago today when I made it to the summit of a mountain, the first mountain I ever climbed. It was an 11-mile hike that day in the beautiful Wicklow Mountains in Glendalough National Park in Ireland. When I got to the top of that mountain, I was just so full of joy. It was definitely one of the biggest highlights of my life, and I've really enjoyed reflecting on those memories today. Oh, and here's a picture of me also at the mountains at Rocky Mountain National Park. When I went there, I was over 100 pounds overweight, and I could not hike the trails. I will never be in that situation again. One last thing about mountains. I absolutely love mountains. I often think that maybe God gave me this mountain of my obesity for 30 years. And I may not be happy about it, but I have to believe that He's using the story of my healing to show to others that that mountain can be moved. Well, I hope I've been able to inspire and motivate and encourage you a little bit today in your own weight loss journey. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can catch up with me when I come back next Friday, and we'll dive in a little bit deeper into what keto has meant for me and what it could possibly mean for you. And in the meantime, as always, choose joy.